Hello guys, welcome to the channel, welcome back if you've been here before. Bit of a mission today. I've decided against everything else and I've went to a summit camp and look at the weather. You can see it out there, clagg everywhere. I'm just heading up into the Benlawers range. Over this cattle grid. And there's a sign for Benlawers right there, look at that, how apt. But aye, bit of a clagg fest just now, but hopefully there's a different story up top. I think the hill I'm going to head for is Meall, Tarmachan, whatever you want to call it, I don't know how you pronounce it, something like that. It's got a ridge as well, but I'll not be going as far as the ridge, I'll just be going to the summit. I think it's 1,044 metres, therefore it's a Munro, and therefore my highest camp. So we'll just cruise up the road here, take our time. It's only 10 to 2, it's a bit early to be going away up camping, but I want to get up here. My stuff's all over the place at the back of the motor, because I didn't know what I was doing. I've got a pack raft and everything, believe it or not, that's how bad things were getting. Before I left the house I didn't know what I was doing, but I've got a pack raft, I've got the tent, I've got 2 bags of logs, I've got fire logs, I've got the wee stove. And that's the Benlawers car park, but when I was up here 8 years ago doing this hill, I'm pretty sure there's a big hard standing area or a road that you can park in further up. There we go, in here will do it, I think. At least it's starting to brighten up, eh? Let's get worse. I could see something over the bridge there, but I can't see a thing. I think I might have too much stuff for one night, but I've got the drone, I've got a seat, oh, I've got everything. Can't remember if I said where I was going. Hopefully going to the summit of Meall, Tarmachan, whatever you call it. It's a Munro. Benlawers range. Benlawers range is over that way. I think this is only Munro. This side's the road. Head up there, I think it's about 4 kilometres, 4.5 kilometres from here maybe, so I don't know what that is in miles. Who's counting? Let's just get it done. Well, I'm only a mile in and I'm blowing out my arse. But check the views, almost worth it. What a day now we're out the clagg, what a difference. The wee breeze, quite refreshing. Oh man, I thought it was at the top. So quite a bit to go. Up there, path winds all this way up. Looks like steps way up there. And behind that wee knoll. Over that side. And over the top, man. I do not remember any of this. I did this hill 8 years ago. Even worse than carrying this camping gear. Hey! Oh man. I am absolutely knackered. Right, now to find somewhere to pitch. Well, guess what? That wasn't the summit back there. This is the summit. Looks a bit more like it. Oh. There we go, stuck a stone on it as well. Wow. Absolutely knackered, but absolutely worth it. Absolutely cracking view, check that out. It's like a sea out there with islands. Absolutely stunning. Well, I think this will be the pitch right here with these views. I'm glad to get this bag off. Oh. 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 Far too much stuff. I've even got a fire log in there, man. What was I thinking? Anyway, lost in the moment there. Oh, tell you one thing, my body's not craving beer, it's craving old H2O. Oh. West Coast is the best coast. I'm not actually sure how close I am to the coast. Pretty far away, but I'm pretty sure Cullen, Ben Lawers, still the west of Scotland, isn't it? And we just kid on, that's all sea out there. Right, quick tour of camp and the setup tonight. Lomo foam mat. On top of that I've got my X-Bed winter mat, wrap sleeping bag. I forgot a pillow. I do have another my Wind Tiger's blanket in there I can use. That's wee drone, hopefully get that up tonight. A couple of tops in there. Down jacket, fleece jacket. Rucksack's rammed in there. That is dinner. Cooking stuff. Wee table. And that, believe it or not, is a fire log. Imagine bringing that up a hill. More cooking stuff. This is the bar tonight. I've only got 2 styro pramen, some water, but I do have half a litre of Jura, what is that, bourbon cask. It's criminal putting in a plastic bottle, but that's my weight saving tip. Plus I was going to be going away in the pack raft as well, so I bottled it up a couple of days ago, ready to go. And that is the sitting room. And these are the views from the sitting room. And relax. What a shift coming up here. But you know how it goes, guys. You're not officially set up to crack open the first beer. Oh man, I'm going to enjoy this. Cheers. Bliss. I did have the drone up there for a wee while, so I'll stick on some footage of that. And to be honest, I think I'll just set up a wee time lapse just now, because that is absolutely cracking out there. Well, how good was that, guys? Bet the sun just disappearing over the horizon there. If the clouds are water, I think the tide's coming in. It seems to be engulfing a wee bit more down there. I was watching it just coming up the glen. It's creeping in, it's creeping in. Hopefully it never comes to this level right enough, but it's certainly filling in the glens a wee bit more. Oh. Definitely that bit colder, not because the sun's gone, but just because I'm sitting still now, so that's 20 past 6. It is a Tuesday night, by the way. It's just I'm off work this week, so I thought to make the most of it, and the schools are off, so I will go back for lunchtime tomorrow, right enough. But here's to the first Munro camp, and probably the last. My legs. I can't believe I went to the wrong summit to start with, considering I was here 8 years ago. Almost forgot about my wee table. I'll be using it. I dragged it up here. I'm going to use everything I brought. Well, not that fire log. I might actually have a wee fire up there later on. Near the summit, I've got my wee 1 Tigris stove as well, of course, something else to carry. Another 400 grams, can't you beat it? Have I said how stunning this is yet? Just going to go for 1 roll just now. 1 roll and slice and tacky scone, I think. Have another one later on. I feel a bit sick, to be honest. I think it was the exertion coming up that hill, and I've not eaten all day, which is terrible. Not even a cup of tea. But I'll make up for it now. I'm telling you, this stove is a nightmare. Everything's a balancing trick with it. A wee tatty scone, get in there. Well, I think that's burnt to perfection as always. Oh! I tell you man, there's that stove. I need a new stove, I've mentioned it before. One with bigger arms in it. What a balancing trick. It's like walking a tightrope, cooking in that thing. Anyway, disaster. Avoided. The food's safe, and that's the main thing. Cheers guys, I'm going to enjoy this. Compliments to the chef as always. Can actually hear the deer rutting down in one of the glens. God knows what one. How bonny is this? Sorry for getting the picture, but tough. Oh. Cracking dining room this. But the colour in that sky just now, man. Unbelievable. Well, what a night it's been. It's only 7 o'clock. But the scenery, the backdrop, the weather, the inversion, the lot. The legs, not so good. But everything else is absolutely fantastic. Good chance to test out my new head torch as well. I used this last week in the haunted bothy. I got it from Army Tech, so I'll be giving it a wee test tonight. And I'll probably do another wee separate video with the functions and that, but it was cracking for the bothy, so see what it's like over the duration of the night. Stuck to the side of a mountain. I can see 1 or 2 stars coming out now, so hopefully I'll be able to do a wee night lapse tonight. I'll bring the GoPro down, get it charged. I'll not be doing any filming for a wee bit. I'm going to listen to some music, phone the family. I've just got a wee signal here and no more, so I'll get in touch with them while I can. I'll catch you guys in a wee bit, just to finish my first can, and that'll be me. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I managed to tether the GoPro to my phone, so I don't have to get up every time I start and stop the camera. Save my thighs, but I suppose once I stop moving, that'll be me. But on to beer number 2 and the last one for the night, guys. Then I'm hitting the whiskey. Cheers. Well, it's just gone 8 o'clock, so I'm going to batter on with round 2 of the roll and slice and tatty scone. Right, get in my belly. Once I've had this, finished that beer, I'll catch up with you. I'll pour a wee dram and I'll be sticking the GoPro out. Man, that wind is chilly, but on a plus point, look, I found the caramel wafers in the lid of the rucksack. But oh, looking forward to this wee dram. Absolute sacrilege put it in a plastic bottle, but oh, it's frozen on. Wasn't going to leak, that's for sure. Right, cheers guys, slange. Oh, I'm certainly warm you up. I did bring a decent glass by the way, the good old Dura glass. But it's been a cracking night, as I say. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. I'm talking about getting into the tent, but not be much filming, nothing worth seeing. You might have said that from the start of this video, but it's been great being up here. Just a nightmare getting up. Too old, too unfit, carrying too much. That's weight and stuff in the rucksack as well, but aye, it's good. First Munro camp. It is what it is. It's been good. It's been good. Struggled. I really did struggle coming up that hill. Took the rucksack off once. Sat down about 3 times, man. That last climb up here, man, with the steps and my Achilles, man. I thought I was going to have to phone my mum. Anyway, going to have this, guys. Get into the tent and point the camera somewhere. Thanks for watching, guys. You made it this far, and I shall catch you in the morning. Cheers. Good morning guys, how's it going? It's just after 7 o'clock. I thought I'd get up for sunrise, but look at the state of the clagg. Endless. I did have a wee late one last night, right enough. I was up until about 2 o'clock with my mate. He gave us a phone call, so one thing led to another, and there's not much whisky left, let's put it that way. But still a cracking night. It was cold last night and it's colding out. And everything is soaking because not only is it mist, it is Scotch mist, so everything's got a layer of moisture to it, drizzle, whatever you want to call it. There is dampness in what you're seeing about us just now. I don't know if the head torch is picking up or not. I did do a time lapse last night. I've not even looked at it yet, but the camera is absolutely saturated as well. So the clagg is blowing right off the top of the hill behind the camera. So I think we're on the lee side of everything rather than the top side, but there's nothing much beyond behind the camera anyway, so we'll take a walk up there. There's a wee bit of colour in the sky up there. We'll see if there's a sunrise happening or not. But the deer last night as well, the rutting deer, man, they never shut up all last night as well. But what a racket. But they're down the glen. I don't think there's anything too close, but the glen just echoed the noise. Anyway, we'll have a look over the top and then I'm going to get a wee coffee on. Just make my way back up to the summit for the 20th time. I know I'd done it once before, but I must have did it another 19 times last night. Oh, it is raw. Still that wee breeze as well, and it's changed direction as well. Nothing out there. A wee bit of sunlight, a bit of colour coming through. But once that sun comes up, just a wee bit, hopefully it'll burn off this clagg a wee bit. Enough to see what's going on. I can actually make out Ben Lawers over there, Justin no more, now and again. But let's get back to camp. Get a coffee on. Oh, it is cold and fresh. Oh, a wee glimpse there. Oh no, it's gone again. The clagg's back. That's all it takes. One wee break lets you see things for about 2 seconds. I can't even see the tent now in amongst the clagg. Look at that wind. Oh. Not so much of whiskey, there's not even a half left in that, that's disgusting. I'm carrying that off the hill right enough. I'm going to be having one this morning, and there's only one caramel wafer left for breakfast. I think the gas is even a wee bit frozen, to be honest. Not frozen, but Baltic. What a view for a morning coffee. I did charge the drone last night for a wee bit, so hopefully I'll have enough to put it up in a wee minute or so. We'll just see what happens to this clagg. It's definitely rolling down that way, off of that summit across there, which is a summit of the ridge, which you can take on the return route, but I'll just be heading back the way I came, I think. Relive the nightmare, eh? Oh, forget the coffee, I'm getting the drone up. That's cold, but the sun is up. A good wee bit of dronage there until the battery almost went flat, and I get about 5 warnings about the wind, so I was kind of pushing my luck a wee bit. But wow, morning. Need to grab some pictures, but I'll bring you up here and let you see the sunrise. Absolutely cracking. It's fresh right enough. Still blowing a hoolie. It's getting windier. I have started packing up the tent and the inside anyway, but the place is a dive. I keep coming up to check it. This absolutely cracking. The clouds shifting all the time. A rate of knots. I might try some time lapse. Put that into video somewhere while I pack up. I'm sure you've seen me packing up enough times, so I might as well enjoy this area. If the tripod doesn't blow over like it's done about 3 times already this morning. Anyway, let's get packed up. Well guys, that's me all packed up, as you can see. A bit blowy this morning in this wee exposed summit. Once I drop down, hopefully about the wind, I can get some heat about me, because it's absolutely Baltic hanging about up here this morning. But cracking, absolutely cracking. What a morning it was, from the clagg coming in to it blowing over to the sunrise. Everything else the same last night. The cloud inversion, the sunset, the stars. Hopefully the GoPro will have picked that up. I've not even looked at that footage yet, so fingers crossed something will come of that. But aye, absolutely cracking trip. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully my footage has done the place justice, I'm not too sure. But I'm going to get off this hill before the GoPro dies. The drone's dead already and the mic's just about done as well, you'll be glad to hear. But thanks as always guys. If you made it this far, please remember to subscribe, like, add a comment, and I shall see you on the next trip. Cheers guys.